Hi, this is Aaron Booker with Varvid.tv. I'm here with Eron Kelly today. Aaron, tell me a little bit about your role at Microsoft and what you're doing with BPOS and what it means and what some of the price points are and what's included.
Sure. So I'm responsible for product management for BPOS. And what BPOS is the Business Productivity Online Suite. And it's a collection of collaboration and communication tools like Exchange Online for email and calendaring, SharePoint for document management and collaboration, Live Meeting for web conferencing, and Office Communications Online for instant messaging. And so it really creates a complete solution that normally is only available in the large enterprises who run those server products, but is now delivered as a per user per month solution for smaller businesses. And so that's really been a great way for us to bring that technology down market. It's $10 per user a month for the suite, or in some cases like $5 per user per month for Exchange Online by itself. So there's some flexibility in what customers choose and flexibility on what partners decide to bring to market with their customers.
Now, in the case of many small businesses, they may not have Microsoft Office. Does that include an Exchange, an Outlook client, or do they need to go out and buy that as part of their Office suite?
Yeah, so Outlook and Office is sold separately, and so we work with different versions of the Office. So with the 2010 version, 2007 version, and the 2003 version. So they have kind of some flexibility on what versions of Office that they choose, and that really drives the best experience because the core strategy for our online offerings is all about delivering a great experience across the PC, the browser, and the mobile device. And especially with the new wave of technologies, Office 2010, the new wave that will be coming out later this year of those services, that seamless experience across those three platforms, really exciting, especially when you add in Windows Phone 7.
Well, I know like seeing live messaging is it's a little long on the tooth, or not live messaging, excuse me, the collaboration tools, Live Meeting. Is a little bit, I'll just stop for a second. So Live Meeting's a little bit long in the tooth, and so it's really exciting. So that it's going to be just automatic upgrade, same thing down the road when Exchange 2012 comes, it'd be automatic upgrade. So that's very nice for the small business user because they get the latest and greatest technology with no pain.
Right, exactly. And that's why we're so excited from a Microsoft perspective about that opportunity is, again, putting the technology in the hands of smaller businesses that normally couldn't afford to use that technology. Now they get it, and it's always up to date. So in some cases, small businesses may be further ahead than some of their larger counterparts.
Now, from a partner opportunity, most of our audience are MSPs at one level or another. They're providing monthly services, oftentimes at a fixed monthly price. It takes care of, anti-spam solution, managing their small business server or their other Microsoft servers, and even down to desktop help desk. And so they're bundling in at a price. Is BPOS something that they can bundle into that complete solution?
So we see a lot of partners doing that today. Most of our partners that have been involved in our advisor program do exactly that. They create a complete solution for a customer, a managed service, customization, some cases migration from an old email system, and they deliver that to the customer alongside BPOS. And one of the things we've done over the last couple of years is we've listened to the partner feedback to say, hey, we want to have more and more control over not only the service but our business. So we've implemented 3 key features over the last year that really help partners manage the service. One of them is an admin on behalf capability that allows a VAR to manage all their customers through one web-based interface, which is very powerful.
Single login?
Yeah, single login. They log in, they can search across all their customers, see them, and then as they pull up a customer, they basically double-click into that customer's BPOS environment, and they can manage Exchange, they can add mailboxes, they can create site collections in SharePoint. Very, very powerful tool.
Big improvement over where we were a year ago.
Yes, yes. Before it was, you had to keep a separate login and password for every customer. Yeah, it was difficult. So that was great feedback that we got from VARs, and we implemented it. And because we are implementing on a 90-day cycle, we're able to add this improvement every 90 days. Another great feature for VARs is our order on behalf feature. So this allows a VAR to create either a trial or an actual order and make that available to the customer. And they can do it in a lot of creative ways. So in the case of a trial, what we're seeing is VARs are creating trials, and it's a simple link that they can put in an email or they can put on their website. And when their customer clicks on that link, they execute a trial, and that partner is now the partner of record for that customer. So a very great way for VARs to scale their business to many, many customers. And then the last one is a commerce dashboard, which allows the VAR to see how many customers they have in trial, when those trials expire, how many seats have their customers purchased, which versions of the service do they have, so they can really start to manage their business in one easy-to-use dashboard. And that's been another key feature that partners have asked for, and we've delivered over the course of the last year.
I know that one of the announcements that a lot of the small business specialists and the VARs in that, 2 to 15 seat kind of range in terms of staff, employees, really excited about Aurora, because this is a way for those smaller customers that may have been part of when they started. They had these smaller customers, some of them haven't grown, but they really have a way to service those customers, take the complexity and the expense of managing Exchange and SharePoint on-site, move that to the cloud, but still have that local data storage, because many of these small customers don't have those really high-speed internet connections, so having data in the cloud isn't quite as realistic. But, and then of course, Outlook does such a great job of synchronizing mail on any device, as you said, whatever, however many computers you have, whatever it happens to be. Exactly. Love that feature myself. So anyway, how do you see Aurora and BPOS working together?
Well, what you're hitting on is the hybrid model that we're seeing. The largest enterprises are doing it, and the smallest businesses. And it's a model where they have a combination of some software running locally, either on your client or in some cases in a data center or on a server for doing things like network for local storage, et cetera. And then the BPOS service running in the cloud to manage your email, document collaboration, conferencing, all those things. And so we've made investments in tools that allow you to, say, sync up the directory. So all the information that you may store in a local Active Directory can get synced up into the service, and then you can add services to each individual user using the BPOS experience. So that hybrid model is one that we see really in customers of all segments. We expect that to continue for quite a while. And it gives partners a great opportunity to do some work locally on-prem with the implementation of servers and local infrastructure, as well as helping the customer then connect that to the cloud and use it in the most efficient way possible.
I have to say that from my perspective, that is really, really interesting to me, because in our own business, that's what we do, and I just see that as such an opportunity to start to head towards using the cloud effectively, efficiently, and take advantage of some of these great new technologies without putting your entire business at risk if your internet connection goes down, and if you even have a redundant internet connection, which not enough small businesses have yet. And that's another opportunity, of course, is networking. To be really a smart cloud solutions user, you really should have redundant connections, data connections.
And we're seeing another one of our partner types that will drive into small businesses, some of the telcos that we've been working with around the world, who then are doing similar to what you're saying, is they're bringing in more advanced networking packages and bandwidth packages with BPOS. And then they're reaching out to our VAR channel in those countries where we're available today, Germany and Australia, to help the VARs come into that business to help deliver a more complete solution. Because they know that the VARs have the expertise, the IT expertise, and so they can bring the networking features in with that. So it's a great kind of three-way partnership.
Yeah.